Hey cyber geniuses! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving headfirst into the fascinating world of brain-computer interfaces, also known as BCIs. That's right, folks. Mind control is no longer just science fiction. This little guy here might look like something out of a spy movie, but it's actually a BCI headset. It allows us to establish a direct link between the brain and a computer. Pretty mind-blowing, right? So how exactly do BCIs work? There are actually two main types: invasive and non-invasive. Invasive BCIs are surgically implanted in the brain to directly record neural activity. This is some serious sci-fi stuff, and for now, it's mostly used in medical research. Non-invasive BCIs, which are what you see here, rely on electroencephalography (EEG) to pick up electrical signals from the brain. These signals can then be translated into commands for a computer or other device. The potential applications of BCIs are vast and constantly evolving. In the medical field, BCIs could be used to help people with paralysis regain control over their limbs. Imagine controlling a prosthetic arm just by thinking about it. BCIs could also be a game changer for people with communication disabilities. Locked-in syndrome patients, for example, might be able to communicate with the outside world using their thoughts. But it's not just about medicine. BCIs could revolutionize gaming and entertainment. Imagine controlling your character in a virtual world simply by thinking about your actions. The possibilities extend even further into fields like education, where BCIs could track student focus and adapt learning experiences accordingly. Now, as exciting as BCIs sound, there are also some ethical concerns to consider. Privacy is a big one. Imagine someone hacking into your BCI and stealing your thoughts. Spooky, right? Another concern is the potential for misuse. What if BCIs are used to control people against their will? We need to establish strong ethical frameworks to ensure the responsible development and use of this technology. There's also the philosophical question of how BCIs might change our understanding of ourselves. If machines can read our minds, does that blur the line between human and machine? These are deep questions that scientists and philosophers will be grappling with for years to come. Despite these concerns, the future of BCIs looks incredibly bright. As the technology continues to develop, we can expect to see even more groundbreaking applications emerge. Let me know in the comments below. Are you excited about the potential of mind control? Or are you a little creeped out? The conversation starts now. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more mind-blowing tech content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, cyber geniuses, stay curious, stay awesome, and keep thinking. Now, I mentioned there are two main types of BCIs, invasive and non-invasive. Let's break those down further. Non-invasive BCIs, like the one I'm wearing, are the most common type. They use various technologies to read brain activity from the scalp. EEG, electroencephalography. This is the most widely used method. It measures electrical currents generated by the brain's neurons. fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging. This technique measures blood flow in the brain, which can indirectly indicate brain activity. It's expensive and less portable than EEG, but it provides higher resolution images. Non-invasive BCIs are appealing because they're relatively safe and don't require surgery. However, they can be less accurate than invasive BCIs due to the interference from hair, muscles, and other factors. Invasive BCIs are surgically implanted directly into the brain. They offer a higher signal-to-noise ratio, meaning they can pick up brain signals with greater clarity. ECOG, electrocorticography. Electrodes are placed directly on the surface of the brain. Deep brain stimulation (DBS). Electrodes are implanted deep within the brain tissue. This is primarily used for treating neurological disorders, but has potential BCI applications. While invasive BCIs offer greater accuracy, they carry higher risks of infection and require complex surgery. This is why they're currently used mainly in research and for individuals with severe disabilities. The field of BCI research is rapidly evolving. Here are a few exciting advancements. Brain-machine interfaces for virtual reality, VR. Imagine exploring a virtual world by simply thinking about your movements. Researchers are developing BCIs that can translate brain signals into real-time actions in VR environments. BCI-controlled prosthetics. Scientists are creating increasingly sophisticated prosthetic limbs that can be controlled by BCIs. This offers incredible potential for people who have lost limbs to regain control and improve their quality of life. BCI-based communication systems. Researchers are developing BCIs that can decode complex thoughts and translate them into speech or text. This could revolutionize communication for people with locked-in syndrome or other communication disorders. These are just a few examples, and the possibilities are truly endless. BCIs have the potential to transform many aspects of our lives, from healthcare and communication to entertainment and education. Our brains are constantly buzzing with electrical activity. These electrical signals, called brainwaves, fluctuate depending on our thoughts and actions. BCIs use different methods to detect and interpret these brainwaves. Using a BCI isn't always intuitive at first. It takes some practice for the brain and the BCI to learn to communicate effectively. As BCI technology continues to advance, the lines between human and machine might begin to blur. Imagine a future where BCIs can not only read our thoughts, but also augment our cognitive abilities.
All right, let's be honest. BCIs sound like something straight out of science fiction, and for good reason. This technology is still in its early stages, and there are valid reasons to be skeptical. Some folks might worry about the accuracy of BCIs. Can they really read our minds that well? The truth is, current BCIs are far from perfect. They can be susceptible to errors and require significant training for optimal use. There are also security concerns. The idea of someone hacking into your BCI and stealing your thoughts is a scary one. Researchers are working on robust security measures, but it's something we need to keep in mind as this technology develops. But here's the thing, cyber geniuses. Even with all the advancements in BCIs, the human element will always be crucial. These devices are tools, and just like any tool, their effectiveness depends on the user. BCIs won't replace our need for communication, collaboration, and human connection. They can, however, augment our capabilities and open doors to new ways of interacting with the world around us. So let's approach BCIs with a sense of wonder and cautious optimism. This technology has the potential to revolutionize many aspects of our lives, but it's important to use it responsibly and ethically.